Something that I find interesting, because you stayed in China for like 5 years, right? There's reasons that you wanted to stay in a place for such a long time, and you also choose to come back here. So I want to bring out those reasons for you, see what caused this to happen, right? Let's name the top 3 things that you think you really appreciate in China, and that's something that's just not happening, or not a lot of that happening here in Colombia.
I definitely was always drawn to China for like let's say the Oriental, Eastern wisdom and ancient wisdom, like in my personal life. And then at the time, I was working for a German logistics company.
In Germany.
Yeah, in Germany. Okay. Actually, with them, it was that I moved around. So, you know, I was working with them for the last 9 years, you know, all over the world.
Right.
But have I not lived Asia, right? And then China at the time, like 5-6 years ago, and even now, you know, it was like the mecca of the world, right? Like for me, it was just the challenge, like the novelty and the difference, you know, like the radical difference, because I can tell you, it was fucking hard to adjust.
Right.
Adaptation that, you know, I'm a completely different human being, you know, after having been in China. Like it changed me forever. Right. Forever.
Yeah.
In positive ways, I think.
Of course.
Community of friends that I made there. Both local, you know, I ended up opening like a CrossFit gym with like a Chinese guy that became my best friend there. Like it was totally random. But so the community of like people that you bond with, obviously other foreigners, you know, that are going through the same thing. But I worked in a mainly like Chinese office, so like the friendships that I made with, you know, with local people, like just for example, this communal eating, you know, I love that. You know, that the fact that you go to a restaurant and then the table is round, you know, and you get all the dishes, and then everybody can eat from, you know, all plates, and it becomes like this experience, you know, of like around food that you go and you can spend like 4 hours just like, you order so much food, so you kind of have to wait, right?
So that doesn't happen here. That's more like a China.
Like a China thing. Okay. See the variety of Chinese food, you know.
Variety of Chinese
food.
Fantastic.
I mean, Colombia is beautiful, obviously, but China is also a beautiful country, you know. Like, and that really pisses me off when people don't give credit to that, you know, like it's like you haven't been, so you can't talk about it, right? So you have to either to understand the magic that China can be, right? And you can't see it from outside, you just can't.
You gotta
I think it's similar, it's gonna be similar for you when people say like, oh, so we're in Colombia, what about the drugs, and what about the narcos, and this and that, right? Of course that's part of it, right? But it's not all of it.
You gotta be here to experience it all,
you know,
so that you can
and
tell
then
stories.
I got really sick of people saying, oh, China's like the copycat. I'm like, no, you have no idea. Like, China will take, some ideas, and they will leapfrog it and improve it, you know, and make it so much better.
People be like, how is that a copycat anymore?
Exactly. So also, something that I really miss, and I already told you this, is the WeChat ecosystem.
The WeChat ecosystem, hello?
You know, you don't have to carry money anywhere.
That's
anymore.
huge.
You know, like
right?
like just being able to do everything through WeChat, and like, you know, book trains and flights and split the bill and, you know, send money to my friends and, you know, communicate. And the WeChat stickers, oh my god, they're perfect. So,
WeChat sticker, yo. Like a big transition.
Yeah.
For you, you're so used to using WeChat, going everywhere by using this one app, mega app. Whereas coming back to Colombia, you're like, oh shit, I gotta buy cash,
and then like order the cards.
Then you do something else. You use one app, and then the other app does something. It's very complicated. Transition it back. It's almost like living in the past.
In the past. So that, like, one thing also that China gave me is my dog, right? So I rescued a dog in Shenzhen about 4 years ago, so a year after I arrived, and she's here with me. Obviously not here with me, otherwise I would have shown you. And her name is Guai Guai, even though she's Buguai most of the time.
Wait, she's with you in your hometown?
Yeah, she's now staying with my mom. She's Chinese.
Chinese dog in Colombia. Yes.
She is, you know, she's like a totally international dog. The best gift.
Super guai.
Yeah, Buguai.
She's a Buguai.
She's a Buguai.
But her name is Guai Guai.
Exactly.